Hey everyone, it's Michael. I hope you're doing well today, and I have a review here for the Uncharted movie from 2022. Has it been 3 years already since this came out? Um, I didn't want to see the movie necessarily, but I figured it'd be a cool video idea for you guys. I saw it at a Goodwill for like $2, so I grabbed it. Um, so I love the Uncharted games. I've only played the first three, but I played the first one for the first time ever, pretty late to the fan base. Everybody else had already loved Uncharted and raved about it. It's basically Indiana Jones for my generation. And I started playing it when Jeremy Johns did his review back in the day on his YouTube channel. And it made me want to check it out. And I loved it. It's kind of like a mixture of Indiana Jones with a little bit of stealing trinkets and ancient items and whatnot, but then you'll get into like the Assassin's Creed exploration and climbing up and down things, and you really get into like a sci-fi fantasy mode sometimes, but not like in a Star Trek way. It's more of like a Discovery way, if you will. There's usually monsters and that kind of thing, and I really dig that. I really, really enjoy that, and I love those games. If there was ever going to be a movie, like everybody else, I wanted Nathan Fillion to play Nathan Drake. And that didn't happen. Except for a fan film. I guess the place to start with this movie, as soon as it was announced that Tom Holland was going to play Nathan, I was out. I don't like Tom Holland. I don't think he's a good actor. And this does not change my mind at all. A lot of people love him as Spider-Man. I don't think he's good there either. I just don't think he's a good actor, period. That's just my opinion. And then to top things off, Sully is now going to be like 30 years younger with Mark Wahlberg playing him. And I like Mark Wahlberg, but he ain't Sully. This should have been like Robert De Niro or somebody who was too old by that time, but still. The biggest issue I have from the get-go, this is not like a supernatural movie, the way the games are. This is not exploring so deeply into a concept or a situation that you eventually discover monsters or anything like that. There's none of that. It's just like a really shitty adventure movie. It's terrible. It's so insanely bad that I don't have words for it. And the sad thing is, this is coming from the guy who directed Venom, and I really like that director. I thought he did well there, despite the script not being up to snuff. But this is a bigger budget movie than that. You can see it. You can feel it. It's awful. It's awful in every possible way. Even down to the casting for the chick who played Chloe is awful in here. It's also an origin story. You know, when you play the first Uncharted game, it basically starts off immediately with Nathan and Sully just doing their thing. Here, you have to have a younger Tom Holland Nathan, who is a bartender, who's like stealing from customers on the side and making money off of their jewelry and stuff. And when he was a kid, his brother was taken away from him, who was a little bit older than him. He hasn't seen his brother in like 10 years, I think. He barely gets to talk to him. And apparently the brother may or may not be dead. He doesn't know yet, but he encounters a customer, played by Mark Wahlberg, Sully, who shows up and kind of tries to recruit him to come work with him on some kind of, treasure hunt, if you will. And it involves, like, pirate ship era stuff, And it's not interesting whatsoever, which is why I summarize it like that. Now, there's a lot of, like, let's say mazes and puzzles they have to go through. Chloe, when she comes into the picture, and Sully and Nathan have to go through to try to find this treasure. And I don't know, some parts of it can be cool, some parts of it are very clearly references to the games, like how, one of your crew members might be up on like an upper level and you're on the bottom level, you're both trying to walk through an area simultaneously and kind of guide each other, and I dig that. That's kind of nice in the movie, but Sully and Chloe make this movie worse, because Nathan, one second, he'll be preaching to Sully about how he's a scumbag, he has no morals, he's a very selfish person. And I'm like, dude, you steal from your customers as a bartender. Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about having morals as a thief? There is no such thing as good thievery. But then you have like Mark Wahlberg as Sully, and you got Chloe, that they all keep screwing each other. And not in the fun way, just like they all keep screwing each other in the sense of, You know, they literally will try to help each other out, or at least Tom Holland will, and then this dumb clown will get tricked, and they'll leave without him, you know, or he gets knocked out, or anything like that. It's constantly in this movie. It's one of the things I complained about with Formula One, the Brad Pitt film. When I reviewed it the other week, I really enjoy the movie. The racing scenes were awesome, but the constant Brad Pitt and the young guy constantly in the movie trying to wreck each other over and over again. It's so repetitive, it bores the tears out of me with that movie. It won't do well on a rewatch for that. In this, I would never bother rewatching, but the same kind of thing is happening here, and I don't know anybody who could enjoy this film, especially as a fan of the games, man. This is awful. This is, like, shockingly bad. The CGI stuff is bad. There may be a couple of jokes in here that I like the one with the Scottish guy that's like a bodyguard that Tom Holland has to fight, and he can't understand anything the Scottish guy is saying because his accent is so thick. Those moments are super fun. Everything else outside of that, the fight scenes, all of it, they are so shitty you would think the Arrow team choreographed all of it. It's amazing. I can't believe how bad this was, and I really kind of had this mild hope in me that maybe it would be good. It's not. I decided to take a break from TV shows and stuff and just watch a bunch of movies lately. I have a couple of more reviews coming up after this one for you. But this is one of the things I decided to get out of the backlog and get it done. And I can't believe how bad it was. It really, really sucks that it had to be this terrible. So anyway, have you seen Uncharted? What do you think about it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? What do you think about the games? What's your favorite of the games? I'd love to hear all that down below too. I'm surprised we don't get more Uncharted games. I don't know how 4 ends, but it still surprises me we haven't had like a spin-off or something because of how popular those were. I know Naughty Dog is not the best anymore, but still. Anyway, what do you think about it all? Let me know down below. Thank you all for watching. God bless you all. Catch you later, and goodbye.